happy Tuesdays again, everyone. Mondays apparently seem to be fucking busy, so I keep not being able to get to them on Monday, and I was also kind of lazy when I got home, but it was also dark when I got home off of work, and my camera looks like shit when it's dark. You guys seen it. It's awful. I hate recording when the sun's not out because the lighting in my room is not good. So when I got home, it was already dark, and I was just like, fuck. So anyway, happy Tuesdays again. Yay, we're getting used to new days. I'll get it back on Monday, probably next week, because I'm pretty sure I have Monday off. But anyway, on to bigger and better and greater things. Who cares? So Killing Floor 2 has finally released some new content at long last. For any of you guys who got it since it first originally came out in early access, it's been kind of slow to release information. And by, well, not information, slow to release updates for the game. And so they finally released more updates, which actually are having some buggy issues. Mainly, there's two new maps. There's Black Forest and Farmhouse, I believe is what they're called. And Farmhouse is it's a very small map, but it's very buggy, oddly enough, and you tend to end up literally crashing your whole game on Farmhouse, so that's a little bug that they kind of need to work out. That hasn't yet been worked out. Not only that, but they finally implemented where everyone could have flashlights, which is kind of cool because it really sucks when, so like I've been playing Berserker a lot, and I don't have a flashlight with Berserker. I do have night vision, but I'm not a fan of night vision, so everyone has like body flashlights now. So you can turn on a flashlight if you need to. However, with the flashlights, your frame rate seems to drop a little bit as well. So they finally got some new updates out. They're a little bit buggy, but one of the more interesting things is that they released the Patriarch again as one of the boss battles, and he looks a little bit different. And I keep telling this to everyone, it's not 100% accurate, but if any of you guys have watched Futurama and seen that episode where Fry turns into a mutant, that's what Patriarch makes me think of. It makes me think of Fry and Futurama in that episode where he, so to speak, turned into a mutant for that episode, and that's kind of what the new Patty makes me think of. So you guys will, if you play that game, or if you're going to play it, you'll see what I mean if you've played the first one, and well, I suppose if you also know Futurama, you'll see what I mean. But anyway, he's a little bit more mutated and weird looking. So what I'm trying to get at, he's a bit different, so. But he still has like the same attacks, like his rocket launcher and his minigun. And he still says the same phrases too, but they're a little bit different. So it's interesting. So if any of you guys are Killing Floor fans, check it out. They got finally new updates on there, which I'm assuming that they're working on patching. So it's pretty cool. So I've been back to playing Killing Floor again just because they released, unfortunately this is something with Killing Floor that they tend to do, but they release a shit ton of really stupid achievements. Like they're not very interesting. It's literally, so the new leveling system in Killing Floor is, level 1 through 25, and then at every like 5th level you get a different type of perk, and it's literally get this class at level 5, okay, achievement for them getting 10, achievement for getting 15, achievement for them getting 20, achievement for getting 25, achievement for beating a freaking game on normal, hard, suicidal, and hell on earth with that class. And then there's, I think, one other thing, I can't remember, but there's literally like there's now 100 achievements for Killing Floor, and I was kind of hoping that they'd be a little bit more interesting, because I do like being achievement whore sometimes, and just kind of, because sometimes achievements can be exciting, sometimes they can actually be challenging. If you guys ever watched my stream when I streamed Metro 2033 on Ranger Hardcore mode, going for achievements, some of those achievements were actually fucking achievements. Like, it was hard to do, and I like doing those because it's kind of like, it's almost like making a little mini game. Like, this is my goal, like this is what I'm going to try to do in this game. I don't have to, but that's what I'm going to try because it's going to make it harder and more of a challenge. And unfortunately with Killing Floor, it's very much, so beat this on this level, beat this on this level, beat this on this level. Okay, now beat it specifically with this character on this level, and then this level, and this level, and this level, and then level that character up to here, 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 and here. And it's like, so all you just essentially have to go through is beat every map on every level, then beat every map, or beat every difficulty with every character. And then, yeah, just, so anyway. So more achievements are out now, but they're all unfortunately the same usual Killing Floor of beat stuff and just like essentially to kind of make you grind and go through the whole thing, so it's going to take forever. But yeah, so new Killing Floor content out, and go play it. It's kind of like the new maps. Like I like the new maps, and the neat thing is too. Well, one of the dumb things is, I guess, man, it's going to be forever. So one of the dumb things is you know how Killing Floor has collectibles? They had that in the first game, and now they have it in this one as well. It used to be the Dosh Dangles is what I call them. They just call them Dosh. I call them Dosh Dangles because they tend to be dangling from somewhere in their necklace with Dosh. Well, they, for one, reduced that down to 10. So it's not even a challenge anymore. Like, I would literally spend a whole entire, like, map looking for all of them, because it was either 28 or 30 or so, I can't remember, probably 30, and I would spend a whole map looking for them, and there's normally one or two that was really effing hard to find, and it was a pain in the ass, but like normally if you pooled everyone on your team together, you can get them, and it was a challenge. Well, now they reduced it to 10, and they left all the others in the map. Do you know how easy it is to find 10 out of 30? Extremely easy. So, I mean, granted, I already got the majority of the ones on the maps they had out, but now it's only fucking 10, and I'm like, do you know how fucking easy that is? Especially when you leave 20 others around the map, and like a good portion of them are meant to be relatively easy to find if you're observant. So now it's only at 10, so I think that's kind of stupid. They made it too easy, so people were probably complaining, but it's like, you took the challenge out of it. What's the fucking point? I literally played a map I never played before. It's called Catacombs, one of their newer maps out. Played it for the first time, and before level 1 ended, I already got the achievement for whatever, and I just literally ran around and just was seeing them just hanging around everywhere. But anyway, one of the other cool things, though, with the collectibles is that they went back to changing them, so sometimes in special maps you'll see where they have, well, actually in Killing Floor, not really in the special maps, but in any map, whenever they had the collectibles, they had it to where they were different things, like security cameras, or like pints of beer, and stuff like that. So in the new maps, they actually had it to where they're different things. So one of them is like, they look like fetus dead babies or something, and that's in Black Forest. Why, I don't know, but it looks like fetus dead babies or something. And then the other one is like ventriloquist dolls, I believe, is in Farmhouse. So they at least made them different, which is kind of cool, because it was always neat when you had to look for different things. So woo, man, this is going on long. This is taking forever. This is going to be a long vlog. See, I'm making up for missing on Friday if you guys want to hear me go on and on about Killing Floor. And on the bright side, I also got my fucking Half-Life t-shirt that I was telling you guys about from Redbubble, where I was like, look at all this awesome stuff. I finally got my Half-Life It's hard to see because I'm a lady, but it says, what would Dr. Gordon Freeman do? And then there's a fucking crowbar, and I love it. So I'm so happy I finally got this shirt in. I was waiting forever, and it's fucking fabulous, so it's kind of hard to see, but whatever. Anyway, that's it. I'll stop talking about Killing Floor, because I'm probably going to go play Killing Floor, because I'm back in that vibe. So story time. Man, this is going to be a long vlog. So story time. So I had to deal with a really creepy old guy at my work the other day, and there's something more creepier when old dudes are pervy than it is to younger people. Like, I'd rather deal with like the 16-year-olds I had to deal at GameStop than fucking old men. It creeps me out more. So this old guy had some troubleshooting to do on his tablet, and you know how Chrome shows all the prior history you were at, like, on the page, like, hey, do you want to go to any of these pages? They're in squares. So he opens up Chrome, and it's just all porn history is like on there. So I'm trying not to notice, and I'm just like, and then at that point I'm also not touching his tablet either. And then so everything else he's saying, I just can't help but tie it to, like, so he was mentioning something about it, how he's like, yeah, like, I spend 4 hours in my room at night on my laptop or tablet or whatever, and I'm just like, oh god, it's because there's nothing but porn on here, gross. And he's married too, and he's like, my wife will bang on the door and complain that I'm using too much data. I'm like, but anyway, so he starts acting really creepy. So like, that's the part where I'm just like, oh, he's one of those pervy old guys who like hasn't gotten it down yet and retired, you know what I mean? And then he starts asking creepy questions like, where do you live? Do you live here? Do you live with your mom? Do you live with your dad? Does your dad like you? Are you a good girl? Do you have a boyfriend? Does your boyfriend like you? And I'm like, it was so fucking creepy. I'm like, are you serious? Like, and I found it even more creepy the fact that the men in my life that he's asking about, he's asking if they fucking like me. And I'm like, Yes, I fucking would hope my dad and my boyfriend like me. Shit. Like, it was just really creepy. And then he's like, all of a sudden, he's like, Derek? And I'm like, what? And he's like, is your last name Derek? And I'm like, no. Anderson? No. And he just starts trying to guess my last name. And now I'm really creeped out because he already verified what my first name was. And then now he's trying to guess my last name. And I'm just like... So at that point, I tried to get that guy the fuck out of there as quick as possible. And then I just essentially went into a mode where I just continuously kept talking and jabbering just to keep him from talking and jabbering. So that was God, that was like a day or two ago, and it was fucking, there's something so creepy about old dudes that are being like pervy, and I don't even know if you can call it flirty. Like, it was just a bunch of really awkward questions. I don't even fucking know. It was just, okay, I'm done. This vlog's been going on forever, probably to make up for tomorrow. I don't even know. Yesterday. So that's it for this Tuesday. Yes, we're on Tuesday. So that's it for Tuesday. Go play some Killing Floor if you guys haven't checked it out. Go check out the Patriarch. Tell me what you guys think of the Patriarch, because they made him more different, and I'm not sure I like it so much. I think I prefer the old Patriarch. Like, I feel like they made everything bigger and fucking fatter and more mutiny in this one, and I'm like, I think the Patriarch was fine how he was. I don't think he needed to, I don't know. Tell me what you guys think of the new Patriarch. Anyway, happy Tuesdays to the rest of you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I'm pretty sure I have Half-Life up and on the ready, and I need to record some Stalkers. So I'll see you tomorrow in some Half-Life. Bye. Female power.